In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 1st, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Cubs vs. Washington Nationals. The Nationals welcome the Cubs to the nation's capital for a 4-game series starting on Monday night. Chicago lost at Miami on Sunday, 4-3, as the offense left 8 runners on base. Washington took a 7-2 win over Pittsburgh on Sunday. Chicago is 1-4 in their last 5 games overall and 18-7 in their last 25 games against the National League East, while the under is 5-1 in their last 6 games overall. Washington is 16-37 in their last 53 games overall and 14-40 in their last 54 home games, while the under is 3-0-2 in their last 5 Monday games. Mondays are usually slower days in Major League Baseball since several teams will be traveling to their next series or enjoying a much-needed day off. That's the case for today too, as only 8 games are on the slate, and one of the more exciting matchups is a southpaw showdown in the nation's capital. The veteran Drew Smyly will start for the Cubs, and he will be facing a young and surging Mackenzie Gore. Both lefties have been excellent for their respective teams, especially Smyly, who nearly had the season's first no-hitter 2 weeks ago. After 5 starts, Smyly has a 3.21 earned run average with a 2.37 expected earned run average and an incredible 26.7% hard hit rate. His advanced metrics are all superb, but I'm slightly worried about the Nationals' offense. Washington's lineup has been above average against left-handed pitching as they rank 3rd in batting average and 5th in on-base percentage. They are the best lefty-hitting lineup that Smyly will have faced this season because, in his other 5 starts, he's yet to face an offense that ranks in the top 15 in OPS against southpaws. Similar to Washington, Chicago has an excellent lineup against lefties. They rank in the top 10 in most hitting categories, but Gore will be one of the tougher southpaws that they will have faced this season. The 24-year-old has allowed 2 runs or less in 4 of his 5 starts, and his advanced metrics are proof that his excellent start to the year has been no fluke. Unlike Smyly, he's faced some of the best lefty-hitting lineups already, like the Braves, Angels, and Orioles, who rank 2nd, 6th, and 7th in OPS against southpaws. Washington managed to salvage something in their series finale against Pittsburgh and get to start the week here with their ace on the mound in Mackenzie Gore, and while the Cubs have been strong out of the gate, Drew Smyly hasn't been the easiest pitcher to back on the road, and I think the Nationals catch the Cubs in a tough travel spot coming up from Miami, while the Nats got to sleep in their own beds. Because of Gore's success in previous outings against elite lineups and Washington's lefty-killing lineup, the Washington Nationals money line is our full-game side pick. Last season, these 2 teams pushed 4 of their 6 meetings over the assigned total. Both lineups have made some big adjustments, and while Chicago's looked strong early, they've since come back to earth a bit. The over was 7-5 in Chicago's first 12 games, but has since gone 6-9. The under has prevailed in 5 of their last 6 games, indicating an offensive downturn. It will be their first game in Washington, and temps will be in the mid-50s at first pitch, so it may take a game or 2 to get the bats going again, especially after traveling the day prior. Over their last 8 road games, the Cubs have scored 4 or less runs on 5 occasions. Their bats are hot or cold on the road, and after their run in Miami, they seem the latter. The Nationals' Cubs offense got a really nice outburst on Sunday, but it was sustained over a few innings. Otherwise, they don't strike me as a reliable offense for runs, having been shut out 4 times already and having scored just 1 run in 3 other games. The under is 4-0 in the Cubs' last 4 games, where the total was set at 7-8.5 and 3-0-2 in the Nationals' last 5 Monday games. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Guardians vs. New York Yankees. A pair of American League teams start off the month of May on the diamond against each other in the Bronx. The Cleveland Guardians are on the road as they open up a 3-game series with the New York Yankees Monday night. Cleveland played the rubber game of a 3-game series in Boston Sunday afternoon. The Guardians fell 8-7 in 10 innings in the middle game of the set Saturday. New York finished a 4-game series on the road with the Rangers hoping to earn a split Sunday afternoon. The Yankees were blanked 2-0 in the third game of the series Saturday in their previous game. In the first series between the teams this season, New York took 2 of 3 on the road back between April 10th and April 12th. The Guardians are 2-5 in their last 7 road games and 4-9 in their last 13 overall. The Yankees are 65-31 in their last 96 home games and 2-5 in their last 7 overall. The under is 10-2 in Guardians' last 12 overall. The under is 27-11-1 in Yankees' last 39 overall. The Guardians are 24-51 in the last 75 meetings in New York and 1-4 in the last 5 meetings. New York is coming off a 7-game road trip and will be ready to perform in front of their home crowd after a somewhat mediocre road showing. German has been dealt some unfortunate luck with so many of his hits given resulting in runs. Cleveland hasn't shown their consistent power at the plate and are among the league worst in home run rate. German will keep their hits in the yard and rack up the Ks while he's at it. New York has found themselves in a bit of a skid, and a return to the Bronx may be just what they need right now. The Yankees will also have an advantage on the mound, and with the Guardians struggling themselves, they should find a way to take Game 1 at home. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Quantrill was a great pitcher to back last season, and with him coming off a rather poor showing by his standards, he'll be locked in to bounce back in front of New York. We touched on German's ability to strike batters out as well. When New York isn't hitting homers, they've struggled to produce constant run pressure. Likewise, the Guardians haven't been keen on driving the ball out of the park, and they pose a risk of leaving several runners stranded, as has been their case all season long. The play is the under, which is 8-2 the last 10 meetings in New York. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Toronto Blue Jays vs. Boston Red Sox. The Toronto Blue Jays meet with the Boston Red Sox in the first of a 3-game American League East series on Monday evening. The Blue Jays will have Jose Berrios on the mound. The Red Sox will counter with Corey Kluber. The Blue Jays win a dominating 16-3 against the Red Sox last season. The Blue Jays are 7-2 in their last 9 Monday games and 9-3 in their last 12 versus the American League East. Toronto is 35-16 in their last 51 in Game 1 of a series. Meanwhile, the Red Sox are 0-4 in their last 4 Monday games and 18-37 in their last 55 versus the American League East. The under is 11-5-1 in Boston's last 17 Monday games. The ability of these starting pitchers to keep the ball inside of the park is going to be a huge focus, as Corey Kluber has given up 7 home runs this season while Jose Berrios has let 1 pitch go over the fence thus far. Stealing bases is important, as well as just being a threat could do well, as Toronto is tied for 14th in the majors as they have stolen 19 bases while Boston is the 3rd worst with just 11 stolen bases. The Blue Jays have dominated this series as of late, winning 21 of the previous 26 games against the Red Sox. Berrios is rolling along pretty well right now. He's 2-1 in his last 3 games with 19 combined innings. In that time, Berrios has given up just 3 earned on 11 hits and 2 walks, and I think he'll notch a quality start here. On Sunday, the Jays did a great job with the comeback initially, but the wheels fell off after the 7th inning. Still, Toronto's offense recorded 14 hits, and it was a nice homestand altogether with 5 wins in 6 games. So the Toronto Blue Jays money line is our full game side pick. The Blue Jays continue to shine at the plate, recording at least 5 runs in 5 of their last 7 games. They exploited the Red Sox pitching last season, averaging 6.56 runs in the 19 meetings. Kluber has a brutal 8.78 earned run average in his 3 home starts this season. In addition, the Red Sox bats have been their greatest strength, especially at home. They have scored 32 runs in their last 5 home games, including 17 runs in 3 meetings against a strong Guardians pitching staff on the weekend. The over is also 7-3 in the Red Sox last 10 games. I expect plenty of scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.